TikTok is a video sharing app used mostly by people under 20 years old. But one man in his 80s is having the time of his life doing what he does best, making people smile. Stephen Austin is known to millions of tweens and teens as Old Man Steve. He teaches his followers how to cook. And despite the generational gap, let me tell you, the kids love him. Hey, Steve, it's so good to have you on the show. Did you ever expect that you would be a TikTok star in your life?
No, I really didn't, and especially at 81 years old. Hey, I look pretty silly with my hat like that, don't I?
But when you're doing the TikTok videos, you're also wearing a hat each time, aren't you?
Yeah, that's kind of become my trademark. I'm not sure how that all started, but I had a few hats, and now I've got over 50,
Wow.
and different colors.
And so now when it comes time to do a TikTok video, you are quite the chef.
Well, I'm not sure how that got started, but most people on TikTok are young people, so they do a lot of physical stuff, and I really can't do that. So I started by just making a sandwich, and I TikToked it, and everybody loved it. So then it started cooking with Steve, and all I do is make like a bowl of cereal or a sandwich, and they call that cooking. But the kids are loving it, and they're eating it up.
So what was the most popular video that you've ever done? I think it didn't have something to do with you were making homemade biscuits.
Well, yeah, except they weren't homemade. They were frozen. I just took them out of the freezer and put them in the oven and cooked them. And then I put some butter and some preserves on them, and that was it. And for some reason, that got over 18 million hits on it. I'm not sure why that was so popular, but it was.
Well, Steve, not everybody can just pick up a video camera and suddenly attract 18 million kids to start liking their videos. And I love the comments where people say, I'd love to have a grandpa like you. And it seems like you're becoming like also the virtual grandfather for a lot of these folks.
Right. A lot of them say I remind them of their grandfather, or they want me to be their grandfather. And I started calling me their internet grandfather. So maybe I have a new handle. I don't know.
So do you make videos for YouTube or any place else?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I'm getting some crossover from my TikTok fans to my YouTube channel, which is on YouTube. Of course, you can make longer videos, so I can say more and do more.
That's really cool. But you seem to have, let me tell you seem to have like a knack for this, Stephen. You do. I mean, have you always been an entertainer?
No. My grandfather was an entertainer. Maybe I got that from him. I don't know. He was, back in the olden days, he was in vaudeville, and maybe some of that rubbed off on me, but I've never done any performing before.
Well, I definitely see the performance factor in your DNA, that's for sure. So, okay, now the big question, the money question. Have you turned this into like millions of dollars yet?
Oh, gosh, no. I wish. I've had a few offers, and we're looking into that, but right now, nothing. There's no money coming in. I'm just doing it for the fun.
And, which is great because you have, like I mentioned, you have these millions of kids that are now calling you their grandfather, and now you have millions and millions of grandchildren. How has this affected your life personally, if not financially, personally?
Well, it makes me feel good to know that these young people like me, and they're always saying, "I love you, Old Man Steve." Then I don't feel so alone because the kids on TikTok tell me they love me, and that makes me feel good. It warms my heart. And living alone gives me something to wake up to every morning. Because of my age, I live alone. I live in a senior community apartment complex, and I haven't lived here very long, so I don't know very many people. But all of a sudden, I'm real popular with the ladies. So Maybe I'll get a few free meals out of this.
Well,
Uh,
you don't need a free meal. You could cook for them. I have seen you. You made okay. Let me tell you, Steve. You made me bean and bacon soup because you heard that I like soup.
Well, hello there. This is old man Steve, and I'm cooking with Steve, and I'm gonna make some soup because this is for Kim Komando. I'm gonna be on her show this weekend, and I know she likes soup. And we're gonna make some bean and bacon soup, which is really good. I like it. It's one of my favorites. Let me get this can open. Yeah, bean and bacon soup it's heart healthy and it's excellent source of fiber. That's one of the reasons why I like it. But let me get it warmed up here and I'll show you what it looks like, okay? Okay, it's hot and ready to pour in here. And you put you some crackers, get you some crackers, and you got you some nice soup for a nice cold day. Enjoy.
Well, I'll tell you, Steve, thanks again for coming on the show. And for those of you out there who want to check out his videos, make sure you look him up on TikTok under @OldManSteve. Gosh, isn't he wonderful? Hey, thanks for watching. Now, a few things. Don't forget to click the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And for more digital know-how, check out all these other great links.